Welcome back to the vlogs. I hope you all like the last two parts of the turbo. If you've not seen them, go and watch them before you watch this one. So yeah, on the last video we finished all the turbo set up on it, and it is only boosting at limiter for some reason. So I've had a bit of a look into it, and sorry, my hay fever's going mad. And we've had a look and we thought maybe it's the actuator, so I ordered a new one. Oh no, I'm alright. We ordered a new one, that came, changed it, nothing. Been messing about with the air system, the vac lines on them, nothing. So I've come to the conclusion that the turbo might be gone, or it's just not producing enough power to and low RPMs. Oh my god, my hay fever, I'm so sorry. So yeah, we're gonna get this turbo off and we're gonna have a look at it. But before we do, can you please go and subscribe? We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. On the last video of I knew it were coming. Pardon me. On the first turbo video we got like 13 subscribers. Oh my god. Jesus. So yeah, I'm gonna happen again. So yeah, please go subscribe, it'll mean a lot to us, and watch our videos. Peace. Right, so we've just got the turbo out now. I'm just going to strip the back off it just to check this flap for the actuators right for a start, and just have a quick check over it, take some photos, maybe speak to a few mates about it, see what they think. I'll be honest, they have got another turbo on order. It were only cheap, so I thought I may as well get a new one just to see if that's the case. I think this is the problem somehow. I don't know yet though, but that's had to come off anyway because we've got a new turbo. So if we've got a new, if we put the new one on and it still does it, then we're back to square one, aren't we? So let's see how it goes. Right, so the turbo's off, and the shafts, there's no play in the shafts as much. You spin this one, your front one spins, this opens as it should and looks like it seals. The actuator is obviously fitted, it just doesn't boost until it boosts, it just doesn't boost till limiter. So we've got a new one anyway, it is what it is. I'd rather have a new one because I don't know how long this is going to last, and if I've got a new one and that one breaks, I can shove this one on. We'll take it track every time we go, just in case so it doesn't stop our day. So we will have a spare one, which will be good to have just in case. So yeah, we can't do now until it turns up Tuesday or Wednesday. It's Sunday, so in a couple of days we'll get it on, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we've fixed the problem. Right, see you in a bit. Right, so the new turbo's arrived. We need to clock it to get the right orientation, because the drain's at the top and the feed's at the bottom, so it's not the right orientation for where the intercooler piping goes. So we're going to clock this, and then we're going to do some stuff with the manifold, the downpipe, and some O2 sensors. So a bit of soldering and stuff, because I've got an idea on bridging it instead of going into the ECU. So we'll do that and then we'll get this fitted. Let's go. Right, I know we've not done a bit of recording since, but the turbo's on. It were a nightmare. We had to clock it 3 times near enough just to get it where we needed it be. It just hard work getting the oil return or oil feed, yeah, the return on. The feed were easy, but yeah, as you can see, I'm sweating like mad, and it's still not fixed. So back to the drawing board. I think we've got another idea, because I did change the fuel pump when because it obviously the holder and everything was adapted to the fuel return, so it could be a dodgy fuel pump and it not giving it enough fuel, maybe. So we're going to put my old fuel pump in the new holster. Well, that's not going to be tonight anyway for us, but on the next clip that's probably what we'll be doing. And then from there, I don't know, drawing board again, I suppose. So yeah, see you in the next clip. Right, so we said we was going to look at the fuel pump. Fun fact, actually, it was leaking from the fuel return, so I think that might have been causing some fuel pressure issues, which may be why it weren't boosting. We hope, fingers crossed. So we've tightened this up and we've changed the pump from my old pump, which is down there now, to obviously my old pump now. So we know that this pump is 100% working, because obviously I was using it on the car before. So let's whack it back in and hope we get some boost. Right, so we're carrying on trying to fix the turbo. We've got a load of new parts for it now. We've got a big intercooler with bigger piping. I've got another power steering pump because that were on its way out, so I just picked it up while I'm there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the intercooler piping off, take the rad out. We're going to delete AC because we don't use it anyway. The rad's all broken inside, it's all thingy messed up, so we'll get that out and we'll get the AC pump out and we'll do the power steering pump, get the new intercooler piping on, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let's get cracking. That tastes minging. Right. Right, so aircon's out. Professionally, yeah, we had it all down, gas emptied and everything, yeah. So that's out. We thought the power steering pump were gone, so I pulled this pipe off and it was damaged because of where I had my supercharger. Obviously, I think to get moved because it was squished underneath, so it's cut into it, so it was leaking. We've just cut the pipe. I'm not even going to change the power steering pump because we did do that this year. It's it's a brand new second-hand one for us. So I've got a spare power steering pump now as well. We've got the old one as well, which I still think is working, to be fair. So we've got 3 power steering pumps. So let's get this intercooler piping on now. Right, so we've got the intercooler on, the piping's on, new bash bar, we mounted it up the intercooler, nice and solid. With these, where the horn goes, we're going to connect that even though it doesn't work, but yeah, it just looks good as well, doesn't it? So we've got the piping that goes up here, into this, the air temperature sensor, that is welded in now and screwed in. I do need to change this plug because it won't fit on. I've got the other plug running off a turbo down here, through there and around. It looks really nice in black. I prefer it in black. I wanted to finally get rid of all that blue which is there. So yeah, I'm hoping soon we'll be test running again, because I'm looking at the moment. But the next video is going to be the ECU, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it from here, and the next video will have the ECU going, well, in the DIY effort in, and then we'll get it mapped in that next video. So please like, comment and subscribe and keep an eye out for the next video. See you in a bit. Peace.